Hi ladies and gentlemen, Sean Davies, Coloradoreinsman. Here on a nice fall day with Mr. Wheelz, Haat Wheelz. You probably saw our first video where he had just come in and, he came in with, I was told he had quite a few fear issues. So we've been working on things. I found something that he's been very afraid of, and that was tarps up around the saddle. We worked with that a little bit earlier and he got pretty wound up. 2 weeks into our training, Wheelz got a couple nasty little abscesses in his right front foot, so he had to get over those, so he was kind of out of real work for 2 weeks, no riding or anything like that. So I haven't done my first ride on him yet. I've got him back to work, been getting him overcoming things, walking him down the trail with the saddle. He's very comfortable with that. He's still a little wound up from our work earlier with him. On these nice days, I'm trying to work him a couple times a day if I can. But he is relaxed now. I'm going to see, I've stepped up in the saddle the other day. Now I'm going to see if I can't get my leg over and get, a short ride on him. I'm going to try to keep it simple, stupid, not get too wound up with him, because he said, I didn't really like that tarp before, so I'm going to ask him to move and just get his brain back on work some. Ask him to move out a little bit. We're just going to send him around a couple minutes, let him get his brain back on work. Nice and relaxed with him, just let him move. I've already round pinned him earlier, gotten him walk, trot, and canter, got his brain on work again. Just want him paying attention to me. Good boy. His tail scared him. Good boy. Good boy. Things that really bugs him is when you try to work with his ears, and we just work with his ears all the time. You can see here he always likes to lean that away, so I will do a lot of rubbing his face. Try not to hang on that lead too much, just enough tension to keep him from taking his head away. If I can rub him around the base of his ear for a minute, then it's not so bad. He said, nope, I don't like that. I'm saying, well, get over it. Get over it. Good boy. Good boy. You'll watch him relax here in a second. Good boy. Now it was hot earlier. He got pretty sweated up. Good boy. Oh, you're fine. Right there. See, I will not take my hand away when he does that. I will take my hand away when he relaxes a little bit. Want to really relax, breathe out, and there he relaxed. I'm going to take my hand off of there. I'm going to bring him over here. You can see right there, he's like, no, 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 and I'm going, yes, 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 yes. Good boy. And there he relaxed. Now he's getting a little excited again. I don't take my hand away. Rub around the base of his ear. Good boy. See right there? I'm going to relax that. Now these are all little things that you need to get done. especially with a horse that might have fear. Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, you're okay. Good boy. See, once I get him, he comes back into my hands pretty good. There you go, young man. You try to grab those ears, you try to do things that really annoy them, and they get away with it once or twice, take their head away, and you don't end on a good note, then you're just going to create a monster. So I want to massage him. Just massage the muscles around his ears. Now massage the base of his ears. He actually likes that. Then I can just take my hand off of his ear. Kind of lift it up. Good baby. Oh, I know. I know. So I'm just trying to get him mentally calm now. Okay. So this little man, if I even just get up on him, ride him around for a minute, I'm going to be pretty happy. Yes, sir. So he's had a funky day. So first I'm going to see if I can bend his head. Good boy. See, he's fighting me a little bit right there. I say, no. Good boy. Good boy. Pick him up and ask him to bend right there. If I can't do that, I don't get on a horse. Pick him up and bend him. Good boy. See, that's not too bad. Good boy. I'm going to bend him this way. No, and I said yes. So I can't let off the pressure right now or he'll win. Good boy. Good boy. Reward that. I'm going to ask him to do that again. I'm going to bring him over here so you can see that. Good boy. Good boy. That's what I'm looking for. I need him to take a breath and relax. He's still a little tight. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, well let's just see what we can get done here. I'm going to bend him right here. Good boy. Good boy. Now I just want to walk off for a second. Good boy. See, then he came into me. He's going, no, don't leave me. Good boy. Good boy. So I really worked hard to get this little horse's trust. And when he gets spooked, when I had a tarp on that saddle and tried moving him around with it, he started off real good, then it got him, and then he lost that focus, and then he got all worried and sweated up. Now he's back. He's back where I need him to be. Now he's relaxed. That licking and chewing that I just saw there is what I'm looking at. So I'm going to ask him, and I may go ahead and throw my leg over. Now, Good boy. I'm going to ask him just to relax for a second. Good boy. Good boy. If he takes a step off, I'm perfectly happy. He might take off really running around and getting stupid. If he does, then I got to do what I got to do to stay on and stay lively. Good boy. I just don't want him dropping his head in and breaking in half. Now he's a 5-year-old Arabian. He's bred to go fast. If that ends up being what he does, that's great. Now I'm sitting here as relaxed as I can right now. I'm just rubbing him, just letting him feel me up here. Now I'm going to ask him to take a step. He just shifted his weight and said, "Oh my God, I can move with you on me." Good boy. I'm just asking him to turn and move a little bit. Good boy. Good boy. There are some horses that this right here is all you're going to get done that first time. There we go. There we go. See, right now, I've got his left eye. I'm rubbing his right brain. So I'm dealing with his left side, but rubbing his right side so he can work both directions. Now, where things go ugly is when you switch that eye and he gets spooked for what's over here. Now, I'm relaxing him right there. I'm going to ask him to bend his head here. Good boy. Now, I'm going to pick up this side and ask him to bend his head here. Now this is where he's a little bit more spooky on this right side with things touching him on the left side. Good boy. Good boy. Now I'm going to ask him to just move around one step. You see, you got a little worried right there, and I'm going to rub him. As long as he can move, we're in good shape. Good boy. Now he hasn't taken a really forward step yet. Is he a little nervous about that? So I'm going to ask him a little bit here to see if he'll take a forward step. Right there. And rub him. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to just keep a triangle right here with that rein. Just try to keep that head slightly tilted so he doesn't get to run off and lose me left and right. Good boy. I'm going to ask him to move off a little bit. boy. I don't want him locking his feet right there. I want him moving his feet. Moving his feet. Forward. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Bumping him with my left leg. Good boy. Good boy. He's a little tight. Let's go this way. Take a breath. Get my night latch fixed up here. And get him situated. You gotta stay nice and loose. Good boy. I'm gonna pet him. I'm gonna pet him. Good boy. Good boy. You can see he gets a little tight and then he gets excited. Just going to ask him to move. Good boy. See, I don't clamp up when he moves. I'm just going to move around a little bit. Okay. Let him go straight. Okay. Now let's see if we can do a little turn here. Bumping with my right leg. Tell him to bend this way, and let's go that way. Okay, bumping with my left leg. Tell him I'm bending this way. Now let's bump him with my right leg. Now my left leg around. Okay. Trot. I'm not stopping him. Good boy. Left leg. See, I bump him with my inside leg, what was my outside leg, and is going to become my inside leg, so I can tell him which brain to think. Right leg. Right leg. Stop that trot. Good boy. Turning. Turning. Slow him down. Slow him down. Let's go left. I'm looking where I want this horse to go. Let's look a little tighter here and slow him down. Good boy. Let's look to the right. Let's take a breath and relax a little bit and turn this way. Now I've got one of my young students over here watching me today. She's sitting way over there because she's worried her little energy is going to get all wound up with this horse. asked me, aren't you scared to death? I'd be scared to death for the first ride. Either I'm too stupid to be scared to death, or I've done this enough. Not saying anything won't happen. This horse can buck me off in 2 seconds, but I don't think about that. I think about, what if he does wonderful? What if he walks and trots? What if I just turn and look and move him that way? Good boy. What if I pick up and turn him this way? Disengage that hind end. What if I just work him back and forth and change his brain? Whoops, don't trip. Let me sit up, walk him off. See, can I stop my horse? Yes. Last thing I want to do is pull back on this horse. I just redirect his energy and sit. Good boy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ride up here a little bit. Tip his nose. Tip his nose. Don't get silly, young man. Don't get silly. So Mr. Wheelz has done wonderful. This is our first ride. Couldn't be happier with him. So Sean Davies, Coloradoreinsman, stay tuned. Let me get off. So what do I want to do here? Ta-da! He didn't kill me. Always makes me happy. Very pleased with this young horse. Gonna see more of him before he goes home. Thanks so much. Stay tuned.